This video, we're going to be talking about Brid night or fight night, whatever we want to call it. So we've got Royal Rumble. Sure, we can call it that. I'm here with Ahappydik and Nunjob and anyone else who enters a call. And I'm planning on doing these at least twice a month up until the One Bill tour. Easy to organise, easy to host, and a lot of people seem to like these. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go with our first fight, which is at 5 game time, which is 6 UK time, I think. For all of you who want to turn up and watch, yeah, make sure you're on at 5 PM. The first match, we have got Unloggable versus PK Master. Now, what do you think is going to happen with this one, guys? Just keep in mind that these are free non-foods and free food fights. The winner will get 10 mil. If they tie, they get 5 mil each. Now,
they both got beef at each other. So
yeah, exactly. That's why I thought it was a good match to put together.
But, they both hate each other, so...
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I've seen them fight in Red Portal. I've seen them fight in previous tournaments. PK Master did take a loss against Unloggable in the last tournament. So if I was going to put my money on anyone, I would probably put my money on Unloggable just because the last fight, Unloggable seemed to win that pretty convincingly. Unless PK Master's changed a lot since then and just got a lot better. Who knows? I'm not saying PK Master's completely out of the picture, but that's just my opinion.
I think PK Master will lose that.
Yeah, probably.
Good answer.
I'd say the Soul will win.
Faisal, yeah. So we all think Fail's going to win. So do you know what, PK? If nothing, if this is not motivating right now, I don't know what is. Like, you could literally shut all of us free up just by smashing up Unloggable this weekend. The next fight, which I think was a really good... I personally wanted to see Unloggable versus Abby, but PK and Unloggable wanted the fight against each other. I think Abby and Unloggable would have been a good fight, but I think I don't really mind seeing you Blowg versus Abby either, because you Blowg looked really good in the last tournament as well, and I think she might be ready to go against someone like Abby now, who's been around a while and has got some pretty good scores.
When you look at that name, you just think it's not going to actually look good. It's just going to be a waste of time for Ab, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are going to think that, definitely. They're going to think it's a waste of time and that Abby is just going to absolutely go through her, but I actually don't think that's going to be the case. I mean, I personally do think Abby's going to win. I don't think he's going to win easily, though. I think Ublog's got a very good chance of beating him, especially at foods. I do think the fight's either going to go 4-2 to Abby, or it's going to be a 3-3. It wouldn't surprise me if it was a 3-3. If Ublog actually switched in non-foods to like full Mystic and full Dragonhide, I'd give her more.
She may have a chance.
Yeah, but she doesn't. She only uses one item, and then in non-foods, that's just not going to get you anywhere. So that's just my opinion.
It's going to take the whole hour to finish.
Well, exactly. That's why I give everyone an hour to do these fights, because we all know Ublog likes to make these fights last a long time. A little bit like, Dirty Edition used to do. You like to drag the fight out as long as he could and make other people run out of food before he did. So, yeah.
He'll win 6-0.
You think Abby's going to win 6-0? I disagree with you there 100%. I would bet you. I will bet 1 mil with you right now that Abby doesn't win 6-0.
He'll win like 1 or 2 foods at the most. I don't see her winning.
I can see her winning a couple of foods because she'll have more space with the food.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think that is she gridded with actual armor instead of just wearing the hide. I don't think it would be...
She's on the wilderness. She won't have.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as effective because she's had less food.
Yeah, that's another thing as well. When people go from PKing in the wilderness to bridding, it's a completely different thing. Like, when you're in the wilderness, you're just trying to kill someone. You're not trying to outbrid them or anything, are you? You're literally just going for the kill. So if you're going to one item and do something, you're not really trying to risk that much either. So when they do turn over to bridding, where people are actually... They're using a lot more options in bridding than you would do PKing. And I've had a lot of PKers join my tournament in the past, and none of them have really been good. The only 2 people I've seen who have came from a PKing background is Ublog and PK Master. And maybe Tanky, actually. No, Tanky as well, but is new and upcoming. But he looked really good in the last tournament. The only problem he had was his level, but we're going on to him next anyway. But yeah. So the third fight, these fights are every hour, by the way, guys. So obviously it starts at 5 game time, then it's 6, then it's 7, 8, 9, 10. The event finishes at 10, with the main event being Broccoli versus Iraz. But anyway, going on to the third fight, we have Ahappydik versus Scooter. Right, I've not seen Scooter Brid since 2014-15-ish. I've seen Ahappydik Brid recently, and he was very low level, but he was actually really good for his level. But you guys might have more insight on that, as I have no idea.
I only seen him in the wilderness. I don't actually know how good he is, so I don't know too much about Scooter either. So.
Did you fight against Ahappydik Nunjob in the tournament? I can't remember.
No, I didn't.
I think so. I might have when he first came back.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, my money's just going to be on. I don't know what level's Tanky these days. What level is he? Does anyone know what level he is now?
I think he's 115.
I thought he was 121.
Is he 121 now? Has he leveled up?
So.
Oh wow!
He leveled up really quickly.
Okay.
Just so he could get even.
Okay, right. Me and Scooter, we're good friends. We've known each other a while, so I like to think that Scooter's gonna have a chance because he did come into the knockouts once in 2015, but I've not seen him Brid since 2015, and I don't know how active he's been with it. So just from what I've seen recently, I would put my money on Ahappydik just because I've seen him Brid recently compared to Scooter, who I've not seen.
I could see Scooter winning the non-foods, just because I don't think Ahappydik would.
Yeah.
Know what really to do.
Scooter yesterday is good. Once he figures out what he's doing again, I think he'll.
Yeah, that's
good.
yeah. I think he'll just kick back in. I think he'll just roll in.
Yeah.
I don't think it would matter too much.
I don't think he's practiced foods though. So
wait, what do you mean? What do you mean Ahappydik hasn't practiced foods? He fucking lives in the wilderness. It's all about fucking foods in there. Going on to the next fight. Alright, you guys are going to have to help me out here. I don't know much about this person at all. Corolla, I think it's a girl. I think. I remember her being Terry's friend at one point. I'm not sure. So I'm really sorry if I'm just assuming your gender or getting it wrong, but I've probably met that person once or twice. I think I've seen him or her watching the tournament before, but I've not seen she Brid. And
no, I haven't seen either.
Yeah, and he is going against Ecstasy, Josh. You all know Josh, don't you?
Who's that? I have no idea who that is.
The Scottish one. I can't remember his other usernames. Can't remember his other names. Ecstasy. He was in World 3 a lot.
Models or something.
Yeah. So my money is just automatically going to go on Josh because I've seen him Brid. I've not seen Corolla Brid, so I can't really say anything about Corolla. Yeah, Josh doesn't really food fight, but neither does Corolla as far as I'm aware. So it looks to be pretty even.
50-50.
Yeah, and I've seen Josh Brid non-foods, and he's pretty good at non-foods. So yeah, my money's going on Josh definitely. I don't know if you guys got a opinion or a bet on that, Corolla or Josh.
I don't know too much about either.
I'd take Corolla because Dan trained her.
Oh, so you do know about him then? So you do know? Get off your fucking drugs and start speaking up.
Dan's wife? What do you mean?
Fucking Dan's wife. Oh, now you know all about her. Well, thanks for that, Nunjob. Going on to the next fight. Moving on. Oh, here we go. This is a fight I can't wait to see. Cress 101 versus Nunjob, the man himself. This is going to be fucking brilliant because Cress is a hit and runner and Nunjob's more of a close combat guy. But you've said that you can hit and run now, right, Nunjob, when you're not stoned?
No, I don't really like hitting runs, so I'll probably try it up close, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. Chris has came in the top 4 twice. He's came second in the tournament to Pounding before. This guy he's beaten Forgivable. You know, this guy's pretty much done it all, except win the bloody tournament. But there was definitely years where he could have won, but came up a little bit short. Crest definitely, Crest in my opinion, was, you know, one of the best hit and runners of all time. I've never really seen many people hit and run like him, or especially as fast as him. He is really, really fast. I'm not sure where he is these days. I'm not sure if he's as good as he used to be. His food fights definitely won't be as good as he used to be. I've seen him non-food recently, and he still looks to be very good. And I've also seen Nunjob, even though he's a weak one. I know that Nunjob's got a lot of potential to definitely be a top 4 in June if he actually tries. You know, you could definitely get there. I think.
No, I've seen Christ around quite a bit.
Yeah, this fight.
I don't
think this fight's going to be an easy fight to pick. I can't really put a bet on any of these two. I think it could go either way depending who gets more comfortable. I mean, just by how the arena actually is, because the arena is quite big and it's easier for hit and runners. Obviously, Crest has the advantage with that. But I don't know if Nunjob can hit and run now, there might not be an issue, right?
We'll see.
You're also quite smart with your abilities, so you've also got that.
I'm rusty because I haven't been on it like a couple days.
Did you hear that, guys? You haven't been on for the past fucking 10 minutes. He's rusty as fuck.
I need to practice.
Ahappydik, come on. If you want to shit on Nunjob right now, be my guest. Who do you think's going to win?
I don't know. If Christ can stay away from Nunjob, then yeah, I think Christ will win it. But if Nunjob keeps close to Christ and stops him running, then I think Nunjob will win it. But it's 50-50.
Yeah, I think this fight's going to go back and forth. So yeah, Nunjob, don't get destroyed. Don't make me look like a fucking dickhead. Do you know how much of a dickhead he made me look one tournament? I remember hyping up Nunjob so much. The guy went out week 1, and I looked like a fucking clown.
We'll see.
Could have fucking killed myself. Going on to that last fight now. This is like the main event, I guess.
It's like KSI versus Logan Paul.
Yeah, except Holly's like 13 years old, so. So this fight is at 10 o'clock. Now, both of these guys have had a win on each other, as in the tournament anyway. I remember last tournament, I think Eraz beat him 4-2, while Ollie beat him in the tournament before. Obviously, there's a lot of people saying that Ollie let him win, and obviously some people think that he got it legit. I don't know what people think about it. I know that Eraz thought he won that legitly, so I guess we're going to see what's going to happen on the weekend. Obviously, my money's going to go on Ollie. It has to, unless it's versus Forgivable. I don't think no one else is going to beat Ollie. I don't think, unless he chokes again. But yeah, Forgivable seems to be his only problem right now, as I've seen. But yeah, I guess we'll see. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think Ollie will win it.
Yeah,
it'll be quite easy. Yeah.
But you, Nunjob?
If Ollie puts his mind to it, then yeah, he'll win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could easily win it 6-0, I think.
The thing is, another thing I'd like to say as well is that a lot of people, they always like to say that Eraz is shit and all that, and that is a weak one, but...
Oh, no, he's good.
That's the thing, yeah, I agree. Like, Eraz, when he's in free-for-all, he seems to be a million times better than he is in purple. I don't know what happens when he goes in that purple portal, but it just all falls apart. It literally does that for him constantly, so... I really do want to see Eraz get into a top 4 by June. I really want to see him, get further than he ever has before. But I don't know. I guess that just depends. it's just like it's a completely different person when it goes from free-for-all to purple sometimes. But we'll see how he does versus Ollie. I think if Iraz can perform like he does in free-for-all in purple, then it will be a lot closer than a lot of people are going to think it's going to be.
Yeah. If he doesn't choke up, then I think it'll be close. But if he chokes up, then he's just going to ease through it quite quickly.
Yep. And now that we've got all that out of the way, another thing to note, guys, is that if you guys want to be a part of Fight Night, Brid Night, whatever you want to call it, make sure you get in contact with me either by commenting in the video or adding me in game, Godjack with a 0, or adding me on Discord, or just asking in game for my Discord. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's got my personal information by now, and I'm very easy to get hold of. So yeah, don't be shy if you guys want to be a part of this. It is a 10 mil prize for if you. It is a 10 mil prize for if you win, 5 mil if you draw. There's no entry fee, so it's free to enter. So if you think you've got what it takes to brid with the best of them, then yeah, get in contact with me, guys, and we'll put you in the next fight night. And the next fight, Abby, it's a good job you're here. You need to wait here. And yeah, the next fight night is going to be on the 4th. Abby, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm doing a video. So do you know what? You might as well unmute your mic and be part of this video, because I want your opinions on these fights that are going to happen. So we've got Unloggable versus PK Master. Who do you think's getting it?
Obviously Unloggable.
All right, Abby versus you, Blowgy. How are you feeling about that?
Me in it. I'm going to win.
Yeah. Tanky versus Scooter.
You want me?
Tanky versus Scooter.
Who?
Tanky versus Scooter.
Fuck knows, mate. I don't know.
Randoms. Carolo versus Ecstasy.
Fuck me, that's even worse.
Do you know, I actually hope one of them dominates the other and then calls out somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm going to get called out if this is being recorded.
Cress 101 versus Nunjob.
I honestly think Nunjob will take that.
Oh shit. Broccoli versus Iraz.
I have a little bit of faith in him this time.
Broccoli versus Iraz.
I think Broccoli.
All right, Abby, so tell me, the fight with you, Blowgy, do you think you're going to win this easily, or do you think it's going to be hard?
Honestly, I think that I'm going to have a hard time, because I don't like versing people who are cheap.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, you got like a fast healer, you got like a mini fast healer here.
Yeah, I think if I versed fast healer, I would have got destroyed anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the style seem to be matches, but yeah, we'll see. And now I've got a question for pretty much all of you except Ahappydik. I mean, Ahappydik, you're planning on entering the next one, aren't you? Brid Night, Fight Night. Remember, as I've said before, guys, it is on the 4th. It's always on a Saturday or a Sunday. It's going to be either on the 4th or 5th. I've not confirmed it yet. Make sure you check the announcements in my tournament Discord if you want to know more information. But Abby, if you win your fight versus you, Blowgy, who do you want to call out next?
Probably Unloggable.
Unloggable, nice one. That'd be a fight I'd actually want to see. What about?
Because I haven't versed him yet, and I need to prove a point.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it's either gonna. Well, it's like a 50-50 thing, really. Some people think Unlog's gonna win. Some people think you would win. And since you're both pretty much up there at being pretty much at the top, it's gonna be a very interesting match to see. What about you, Nunjob? If you win this fight versus Cress, is there anyone you would actually want to call out, or do you not really give a shit?
Yeah, I think that would be like the third best after Forgivable and Broccoli.
Yeah, you're definitely up there in the top 5. I'd definitely put you in the top 5 right now. Going on to you, Nunjob. Who would you call out if you won Cress? Like, is there anyone you'd want to fight?
Probably PK Master.
PK Master, do you have beef with him as well? Fucking hell, does everyone have beef with him?
Not because I have beef. I want to verse. That first tourney I entered, I versed him. So, get a rematch.
Yeah, that'd be a good... Did you lose or win that one?
I lost.
Fuck it, I'm thinking worse and worse of you now. And Ahappydik, final question for you. If you were going to call out anyone who you've seen actively Brid, who would you actually call out? Is there anyone you'd want to fight?
No, I don't know. No, there's not really anyone. I don't mind who.
Yeah, you don't mind. Well, video's done. We'll wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, guys.